On the Bernina 560, there is a speed control right on the front of the machine. So for example, if I'm slowing, I have the foot control all the way down right now, and this is how fast it goes. You do find that that's not a bad speed for somebody who's getting used to sewing, or you have a youngster that you're teaching how to sew. Slide that down, and then they can change it as they feel comfortable. But full speed ahead, and that machine will purr at any rate of speed. And that is sometimes nice to know. These machines are meant to sew at full speed. So whether you like to sew slow and precise, or you have a heavy foot and want to sew super fast, this machine can handle any speed. It also doesn't matter if you're sewing through lots of layers of fabric, whether you sew slow or fast, it's still going to have the same penetration power as you for every single stitch that you sew. Now another thing, speaking of youngsters sewing or adults, is that if we slow it down, you also have a start-stop button. So as you push this, touch and hold it just a hair longer than you expect. And that's so you don't accidentally bump it when you start to sew. Now I am not stepping on the foot control. I have started the machine with the start-stop button. Now if you have embroidery with this machine, you've bought the embroidery unit, this is also the go button for embroidery. You need to touch, hold for just a hair longer. It's like a touch and a half along, and that's what makes that start to sew. And then once again, if you're sewing a longer distance, you could even just come up here and make it go a little bit faster, slow it down when you're getting close to the end, and then push that. I've had times where people have showed up without a foot control, and I have not had an extra one, and they could at least use this feature to sew fast, so slow it down, push it, use the scissors, everything will work, but they're just using this instead of their foot control. So whether you are sewing slow or fast or using the start-stop button, and you do notice it's red when it can't be touched, because that's right now where the foot is up, but as soon as I lower it, see how it changes to a go color instead of a I can't sew color. So utilize those when you can. Slow the speed down when you really want to have more precision with your foot control, or when you're teaching somebody new to sew.